C is for content. What you do is critical to your success. If you want to get better at golf, you need to play more golf and perhaps even get some extra coaching sessions. Of course, strength and conditioning and flexibility training will all greatly help, but you need to focus on your golf game as well if you want to get better at it. If you want to make more money, then yes, of course, improving your health and fitness will help. But you still need to focus on money-making activities, whether it be your job, your own business, or investments. Now, many people get very confused and overwhelmed with all the different ways to get fit. You really need to choose the quickest and most effective method or activity to give you the specific results that you want. You'd think that choosing the right method would be obvious. However, I found that this is often not the case. For example, I meet a lot of people who say to me they want to lose weight. And yet if I tell them one of the key elements of their routine to achieve this is weight training, then they say to me they certainly don't need to be doing this. And yet this is the most powerful way to accelerate fat loss, the very thing that they want. Or when I tell people with arthritis they need to do weight training, they answer me back by saying they certainly don't want to be doing this as it will make it worse. And yet they couldn't be further from the truth. And the controlled weight training is exactly what will help them reduce their pain and improve their movement. What I'd like to do now is give you a typical exercise program for someone who wants to lose body fat and tone up and become balanced with their fitness. My guidance is for health-related fitness programs rather than sports-specific programs. With a sports-specific program, some of the training methods can be very intense, and although every effort is made to prevent injury, sometimes it's unavoidable. With a health-related fitness program, the goal is to not pick up any injuries by keeping everything controlled. Want to get you to an 8 or a 9 or a 10 out of 10 on all the key areas of fitness. As I often say, you can break down physical fitness into 3 main areas. Strength, and that's of your upper body, your core, and your lower body. Stamina, and that's carrying out 2 types, steady-paced cardio and interval cardio, often now called HIIT training. And you need to do a bit of both of these. Suppleness, your ability to move freely without pain, involving muscle flexibility and joint mobility. So with strength, ideally you want to do 2 to 3 times per week on a whole body routine, prioritizing compound movements, which is basically large muscular movements. Perform a couple of light sets of exercise and then push the last set to as many reps as you can do, keeping good technique. Generally keeping your set range between 6 and 10 until the last set. If you can train 3 or more times per week, then I recommend a split routine. For example, you might do back and biceps on workout 1, chest and triceps workout 2, legs and core workout 3. Then have a day off and repeat the cycle. With stamina, aim to be active every day. So monitoring your steps per day using a watch such as a Fitbit is a really good way of carrying out enough steps. Maybe aim for 5 or 10,000 steps per day. In addition to this, aim to do 2 or 3 cardio sessions per week. Ideally 20 to 30 minutes or more, combining steady paced cardio with interval. Choose a cardio exercise such as a bike or a row or cross trainer, and you can do on interval training 30 seconds intense and 90 seconds recover, making a 2-minute block, and you might do 3 to 5 sets. So you could do 10 to 20 minutes of steady paced cardio, and then you could do 10 minutes of interval cardio, 5 lots of 2 minutes. Then with suppleness, I'm going to be a bit controversial now and say to you that this is arguably the most neglected area and causing a lot of problems as we get older. Our mobility of joints and flexibility of muscles often leads to poor posture, it leads to pain, and indeed a loss of balance, which leads to falls and damage to your body. Also, a lot of people perform basic stretches during or after their session, and most people say that whilst they feel better for doing this, they're not really making any progress on their stretching and their general suppleness. So here's the thing, recent medical research has proven that you need to mobilize the joints and stretch your muscles every day to actually really improve. However, if you do make time for this, it will change your life massively for the better. So I'd recommend you do 5 minutes of mobility exercises first thing in the morning, and then 10 minutes of stretching exercises at a set time during the day, ideally afternoon or evening. So to help you make this happen, I've put together a 5-minute mobility follow-along video and also a 10-minute follow-along stretching video. And I'll put these posted onto our YouTube video channel in the next week. To make sure you get these videos and for lots more advice on ongoing motivation as well, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button or the link in this text, and click on the bell for notifications as well to keep you focused and posted on all our health and fitness guidance. For in-person training, please contact Mortons Personal Fitness on 01277 217 003 or email keith@mortonspersonalfitness.com. And let us help you make 2023 your fittest ever year.